Mahatma Gandhi and Adolf Hitler. These two names represented polar opposite ideologies. In the course of history, only one man can stand tall to have worked closely with both. He was none other than Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose. Though the man needs no introduction, but his ability to stand shoulder to shoulder with Mahatma Gandhi and even Hitler implies the sheer determination Netaji possessed for India's freedom struggle. Netaji was on the brink to qualify the Indian civil services, but he instead decided to join Indian National Congress and contribute to the uprising against the British Raj. He served the Indian National Congress for over a decade and became a popular leader across the nation. However, due to ideological rift between him and Gandhiji, he quitted Indian National Congress and formed the All India Forward Bloc. Bose had a different idea about freedom struggle and was reluctant to believe that freedom struggle was attainable through only non-violence. Bose was inspired by socialism and therefore in 1941 when he was put under house arrest, he escaped and went to Socialist Soviet Union in order to seek help to fight against British. But his appeal was refused by Soviet leaders. Bose though was disappointed but not defeated. Then he did the unthinkable. He went to Germany and seek help from the evil himself, Adolf Hitler. Enemy of an enemy can be a friend, and at that time Hitler was the strongest adversary to the British Empire. Keeping that in mind, Bose negotiated with Hitler himself and formed the Free India Legion, which signed up 3,000 Indian war prisoners. Netaji was skeptical about Hitler using Free India Legion just as a small pawn in his game of world domination. Being a socialist, his worries about Hitler materialized even stronger after Hitler's tank rolled across Soviet border in Operation Barbarossa. Taking a segment of soldiers and largely leaving Free India Legion behind, he went to Japan on 1943, where he organized the Indian National Army and even formed a separate women regiment called Rani of Jhansi Regiment, first of a kind in Asia. The Indian National Army fought shoulder to shoulder with the Japanese in the Eastern Front. After a successful assault, the Indian tricolor was raised for the first time in the town of Morang in Manipur, in northeast India. Before further march of the army towards Kohima and Imphal, Netaji from Azad Hind Radio addressed Mahatma Gandhi as the father of nation for the first time and asked for his blessing for the war. Though they had very opposing ideologies, but this shows the mutual respect between the two contemporaries. However, due to irony of fate, the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki and further surrender of Japan in World War II led to the cessation of war supplies for the Indian National Army, and ultimately they had to surrender. In August 1945, Bose tried to fly to Thailand and is said to die in a plane crash, while many believe the plane crash was just a cover-up and Bose was still alive. His story is really an inspiring one. যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে. The song by Rabindranath Tagore was his favorite and just gives a clear picture of his mindset that no matter how dire might be the situation, does not matter if people do not respond to your call for help for the right cause. Be brave, be strong, and if needed, walk alone. And this is the mindset we need to make our country a better place to live in today, one that Netaji envisioned. Let on this auspicious day of Netaji Jayanti remember the deeds of the great leader and his troops who sacrificed their lives so that we could be born on free India. Thank you for being with us till the end. If you have enjoyed the video, please react, comment and share. This is Arindam Deb signing off from The Organic Thoughts.